What? What? OMG. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Wiley Show. If this is going to be your first time watching the Wiley Show, please subscribe to the channel. What? Oh, wow. Let me get out a round of applause. Let me get another round of applause. Another round of applause to that. That was dope. Giving people enough time to come on in the room. Woo-wee. So Tasha K did a video and she responded to Cardi B. She responded to Cardi B defamation of character lawsuit. And when I tell you that Tasha K broke it down, like she debunked everything about Tasha K debunked everything about Cardi B. When I tell you she went pinpointed when she started, OMG. She posted a picture with Cardi B, had the bumps on her lips. It was lit. I enjoyed it. We got the phone lines open. Anybody want to call in? 646-716-8447. You can call it and give your thoughts of it. My thoughts is simple. I love Tasha K. I love what she did. She debunked it, and I said, oh, because, baby, this was right up her alley. And she read the comments. She was like, listen, she just put it out there on the video that she met Schemo, that Schemo is this alleged, gang member. She didn't even say alleged. She said Schemo was a gang member, and that Cardi B either had sex to get in the gang or she got jumped. She even put out the video. I mean, she read the Offset father. Read that post that he posted out. I mean, it was a lot that Tasha K did. Now, she said the person, hold on for 1 second. Let me go ahead and play, let me do a round of applause again for that. Let me do a round of applause. I'll be right back, y'all. Right back. I had to get my piece of y'all, give y'all enough time to come on in. She debunked everything, so I got the phone lines actually open, so anybody want to call in, baby. She said that she had a... Wait a minute. Now, when Tasha K said baby the child's father is Schemo, I'm like, now, wait a minute, Tasha. Wait a minute. So Tasha K did that. I watched it. Over 14,000 people tuned in and watched that show. She had 14,000 people watching. She planned this. Like, Tasha K know her audience. Tasha K know what to say. She been doing this for 2 years. She know how to do it. Bloggers is eating it up. They promoting her for free. She had 5,000 people watching. She did that. And so people were watching. They were tuning in. They were commenting. It was a lot of people watching that, and the comments were flying. So we open up the phone lines. Anybody want to call in and give their thoughts can give their thoughts. She did some shade. She threw some shade at Ahmad Wiggins. She was like, I don't talk about transgender women. I don't do that here on this platform. That was a dig at Ahmad Wiggins. Another dig that she threw at Ahmad Wiggins, she named out Jessica Kahino, and she named out Lovely Tea, Daytime Tea Time, but she did not name out Ahmad Wiggins. So, wow. And Ahmad Wiggins on last night definitely went on and said some things to her on last night, but he deleted the video, so I can't do commentary on that. But my commentary is this. Cardi B is young. And I don't know if she's in a gang. I know she says she was in a gang, but I don't know that to be factual. A lot of artists say they're in gangs and they're really not into a gang. She also said that it's Offset father-in-law. Now she read Offset father-in-law said that his house was kicked in by the police. I don't know if they're trying to build a case against Cardi B like the same Tekashi 6ix9ine, but let me tell you that Tasha, she know that it will not be a lawsuit. She know that no lawsuit will happen because she put it out there that, Cardi said she had a bump, a cold sore. She posts one picture up of her looking like she do got cold sore. So it was a lot to be said. Now, everybody gonna say, but Wiley, what side you on? I mean, I'm on the side of Tasha on this. And the reason why I'm on the side of Tasha K is because she is a blogger. She just repeating what is told to her. And a lot of times, a lot of celebrities forget what they say. And now, one thing that Tasha said that Cardi B have said, and that's factual because I heard it from other people, that she called this woman's dead child a monkey. And that Cardi B had called this dead, she was responding back to this woman that said something about her crooked teeth. And as she said, and then Cardi B said, that's why your monkey child is dead. And she had said something about the child, called the child a monkey. So everybody says she's bullying. Now the number is 646-716-8447. I want to hear y'all thoughts. 646-716-8447. Moderators post the numbers in the comments. And she also said that, Exelia Banks started the Kirby rumor, and then Star Marie, and then she posted a clip of with Cardi B. So said she had the cold sore. So this is a lot. I don't see no defamation of character lawsuit actually on her side winning this. I don't see her actually winning this at all. What I do see that Tasha K is going to grow from this. She's going to go higher and higher and higher. So let me go to the phone lines. The number is in there. I'm just waiting on the moderators to post the call-in number. Don't forget, post that call-in number, moderators. There you go, 646-716-8447. 9987, you are on the air. 9987, you're on the air. 9987, hello, go ahead.
Hey, Wiley, how you doing, boy?
Hey, how you doing?
I saw you commenting. I'm good, man. I saw you commenting in the live. That was crazy.
Yes, it was. It was. It was lit. That live was lit.
Bro, I mean, the thing about the unlovely tea, I mean, the whole situation between all the lives and Tasha and everything. And by the way, this is Demi.
Okay.
All the things between Tasha K and Armand and the whole back and forth. I listened to both of them because I got onto Armand because of listening to Tasha K. And I mean, the whole of it got sickening, but I mean, Tasha K came out tonight with some stuff that I was like, okay, then she really trying to show her stuff. You know what I mean?
Yes. I'm hearing what you're saying.
I was
yes.
skeptical at first, like, okay, Tasha, I know you've been coming out with some stuff that you don't have any receipts, but at this point, I mean, you really brought it out tonight.
She brought out some receipts. She brought out, because one of her criticism was, she don't have receipts. She produced fake news. She don't have receipts. So she came out with some receipts. She came out with some serious receipts, and I have to give a shout out to Daytime Tea Time because she brought out the cold sore receipt, and she brought out Offset father-in-law when he posted in that group.
Right. Any part of it is an actual cold sore. It doesn't matter what it is. It is a form of, herpes and stuff like that.
Wow.
So, I mean.
And Cardi B said it herself.
And don't get me wrong. I mean, I listen to Cardi B sometimes every morning when I'm going to work, when you're not live anymore in the morning. I be listening to it, and I don't mind her music and everything, but this whole thing is just weird. I'm just saying, girl, you got a lot going on.
Yes.
You need to take care of what's going on at home, and don't worry about Tasha K, because this is all bank. I mean, this is as much as I've seen Tasha K get live. You know what I mean?
Yes.
5, 6K and everything. I mean, 14K.
14K. 14K.
14K.
So this
You
is
know, I just
winning.
wanted to bring my points in. You know what I mean?
Yes. So she brought up some good points. Everybody talk about move on. This is hot news. This is the hottest thing on YouTube. She had broke a yet
I
another
promise you, I'm
story.
like, I'm trying to run to get the Wi-Fi from the dang bar so I can go ahead and hear that. Like, don't cut out on me now. I'm telling you, like, I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm from the Caribbean, but that was on point.
It was.
Tonight.
It was. That whole
Yeah,
show, it
man.
was on point. Like, you have to give her credit. She brought the receipts.
I do, man. I did not expect it because it was all skeptical at first. Like, dang, Tasha, you done did it again. Come on, man. You done did the whole, what's her name? That girl that changed her lips and everything. Kylie and Travis thing.
Yes.
And that was like, oh my goodness, what were you thinking?
Yes.
Well, you came back with a bang and a straggle and a champagne bottle, not even a wine glass. You know what I mean?
Yes. And you know what? And the thing about it is she is pregnant. She was a little upset. She was, because she was cursing. She was like she was out of breath. Tasha K was really trying it. And she came out and she proved to, because I think it kind of shook her up because everybody was coming at her. And I said, listen, y'all giving that lady free publicity. Y'all giving her free publicity.
Because basically all day at work today, I listened to your little live, it said it was coming on tonight and everything, and I listened to all of it, but every time I refresh my YouTube page, it was all about the bloggers and Tasha K, and I'm like, you're giving her exactly what she wants. She's
free.
Winning. No matter which way it comes, she's winning.
Yes, and she's not breaking any guidelines of YouTube. What she have is freedom of speech. Freedom of speech.
Yes, she
and
does.
They are promoting.
Being from the Caribbean and being from another island, that is not really in where I'm from. That's not a law where I'm from. But at the end of the day, you got to look at it like this is what it is. So you just got to accept it at this point. It's been too long in point to change now.
Yes, and she's winning. She's almost at 400,000 subscribers, and she's been doing this for 2 years. And people need to,
she definitely went up.
And people need to understand the more
she was like what she said on Lovely T. I do watch Little T's videos, don't get me wrong, because I like the whole, like, honey.
Yeah, I love that, honey. Yes.
Every time, and I got to stop myself from laughing when I'm at work. Like, these people going to hear me laughing at these videos.
And one thing that she did, she talked about Lovely T shared a conversation that she had with Cardi B, said that Cardi B friend did not want to release the pitch.
That part.
Yes, that part. She released that information that Lovely T shared that her best friend did not want to share. Cardi B best friend said that she didn't want to share the baby. Look at the baby because the baby was dark. So the baby was dark skinned.
And I'm just saying, like, that's just, everything that she's kind of put out, which we don't all want to think this because we do listen to her music as black women and stuff like that. But we got to really think about it, that it's been said in more than one account, that we really got to think, did she really say this?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And you know what? She did say the monkey comment.
It's been in more than one media outlet.
Yes, she did say that monkey, but the monkey comment, but somebody said that was New York slang. That was slang. That was New York slang. And I'm like, no, that's racist. When you call somebody dead child a monkey, that is racist. That's racist. And
it is because being not from the States, I do hear a lot of stuff. I've listened to a lot of interviews that you've done, even the ones on the N-word and stuff like that. And that is not something that we use in the Caribbean that would affect us the way it does. But coming up here and going to school, I went to an HBCU, and now I do work here and everything and live here. You can see the difference in how stuff affects people. So her saying that when half of your listeners and your followers are black women, it's just weird. You know
it's very yes, and I think like Cardi B have to apologize for all of the defamatory, and nasty comments that she said in the past. But
she got a lot more on her plate to deal with before she gets to that. Though.
And the more she talk about Tasha K, the more Tasha K is gonna grow. If she keep talking about she's gonna be a million, you know what I'm saying? And that's not my slang. LOL. Yes, somebody said in the chat.
Last time I looked, she was at 320 something. Now she's 378 tonight.
Yeah, she's 378.
It doesn't matter. Like, this is not the news. This is not something that, a volcano erupted somewhere. This is just, blogs. This is just stuff. And I'm like, what the father said is correct. You need to concentrate on what's at home. What do you care what a blogger says?
Yes.
Bloggers say stuff. Everyone says stuff. The news says stuff. This is what it is. As you said before, freedom of the speech.
This is freedom of speech, and people need to understand, the more you watch these bloggers and you're dissing her, they will say she's fake news, she's going to get sued, Tasha K, and then she growing. And then the point that I'm trying to make, the more you talk about her, the more she's going to grow. The more, and then she have her fans.
Blogger, he went live 4 times just to talk about the same situation.
Wow.
And he was giving her exactly what she wants. And then you're so dang scared of yourself, you're going to delete it before anybody can see it.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm like, why would you delete the video? See, the thing is about it is, you be doing all this out there, you delete the video. Like, come on now, you gotta stop. You gotta stop, because I didn't even catch it.
It just makes me chuckle.
It makes me chuckle. Like, if you're not gonna keep up the video, then you shouldn't even talk about it. Because why talk about it? You understand what I'm saying? And then you talk about it and you do the same thing she does, like on the lawyer level, not like on her level, because she's more advanced.
That's the thing, everyone does, and that's what I'm getting at. Like, everyone's forgetting, this is YouTube, this is blogging, this is basically what you're hearing from other places. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So whether it's true, fake, or in between, go look it up yourself.
Hey, come on, sister.
Figure it out.
And figure it out. To the
Be
70s.
a person of knowledge and go figure it out.
Yes, and we got the
believe everything you hear. You don't believe everything you hear in the news, so why would you believe everything you hear from a blog?
Yes, 100%. And I want to tell the people that are just watching, make sure y'all subscribe. I am on the side of Tasha K on this. The reason why I'm on her side is because she's a blogger and she's not breaking any laws. Like, she's a blogger. She's repeating what she have heard, and people are sending her information. Now, can some of them emails be a little sketchy? Yes. But who is me? I haven't seen the email. Like, I don't know who's emailing her. And if nobody's not emailing her, then people would rather believe a lie. This is entertainment. She's not a credible source. So thank you so much, caller. I'm going to move on to the next caller.
Yes,
thank you.
I love your show, Wiley.
Thank you.
In the comments, you guys have a great night, okay?
Okay, have a good one. Thank you so much.
Thank you, too. All right.
All right. Black caller, you're live on the air.
Hey, Wiley, this is Chip. Now, look. Did you all catch some of the stunts she pulled during that whole interview?
What stunt did she pull?
Okay, I need you, while you're on this phone, to look up Offset's, him speaking about how he missed Cardi. He wants to
Oh, yeah, I did see that. She changed with the voiceover.
He changed his voice. Yes. She is such a liar. She changed.
You caught that? You caught it?
Giving her credibility.
Is she?
And then the
go ahead. No, go ahead.
I'm just saying, and then the alleged, I don't know what was that? What was that the father-in-law? I don't know what that was.
Oh, the father-in-law. That's Offset.
Email, or was that supposed to be a text?
That was a message that she posts in the group. Now, other blogs have reposted that because he's in an alpha. He's in a fraternity, and he's an educated man, so he posted in that group. He posted that in the group, and that has been verified on other blog sites.
That's his stepdad. Okay, but I'm just saying, how is she going to try to attach Cardi to the man's house his door getting kicked in? Offset just came home from prison. Okay, Offset already has a criminal past. So the investigation or the door kicking in of the home is connected to his stepson, not to her. Anything that goes on, she's going to attach Cardi to. And then also with the herpes. Herpes 1 and herpes 2 are two. Genital herpes and herpes on the lips are two separate things. You can have a high fever, it'll produce a cold sore on your face. Women can have a change in their period or stress. It'll cause a herpes on the lip. It's not genital herpes. It's not. And then like her lying guest, the fraud star Marie, when she brought her on the show, she even said during the interview, everyone has herpes in your body. Don't get it wrong, because I have herpes too. Everybody has herpes in their body. It's just that when it comes out, Okay, so why are you trying to just, and then the caking of lipstick, or who knows if she didn't photo of that lipstick with the caking of it. I mean, it's just like, I don't believe anything she says. I believe that she is a stunt queen who's a blogger, and that's it. And then what I found funny also was, why was she taking the water and drinking it and just screwing it back on like it was some wine or something? I don't get that. I mean, why didn't you just have your water in a wine glass so we could see you have water? And is she pregnant? She lies about everything, so I'm gonna need her, like she's talking about somebody's receipt, I'm gonna need her to post her pregnancy test that she actually is carrying the baby, because we already know she's, her body was already lumpy. It wasn't like she, like she had an hourglass body with no stomach. She has always had stomach and big breasts. So I'm just saying, I'm gonna need her to prove that she's pregnant, because are you saying that you're pregnant so you won't get an on-site run-up on? Is that why you're saying you're pregnant? So you won't get one of those on-site run-ups? I mean, I'm just saying.
So you don't believe
part of the game. Well, I'm gonna need her. This is what she said. I'm gonna need her to go to Compton, and do a music video. People who live in Compton don't go back to Compton. Serena and Venus Williams have not gone back to Compton. Brandy and Ray J are from Compton. They don't go back to Compton. People in Compton are trying to get out of Compton. She doesn't have to prove that, because of what someone says. I mean, she goes by, and then she's always saying, well, I have a receipt here. You've never posted any of these receipts, any of these phone calls, the text messages, or you can block out the telephone number and everything. But you've never posted anything, just like Amon Wiggins, he ripped her to shreds yesterday and the night before.
What did he say?
Oh, he said, look, you can go back and see it. Jay was over there.
I didn't even see it because they deleted it.
Oh man, he ripped her. He ripped that rooster cut all the way back to the scalp. That's why she wasn't repeating. And she probably had his video taken down because it was such a filth read. And then he got one out. You can go and hear while you're on the phone. He insinuates that her husband is gay, allegedly. So is she really pregnant?
See, everybody want to know, is roaches, I'm sorry. Is that a New York slang? Calling somebody child a monkey, or calling somebody a roach?
It's not so much a New York slang, but I mean, when you're being attacked, you're going to attack back, right or wrong.
Right, you're right.
And I'm going to need people to, one day, like T.S. Medicine is getting ready to have this summer. She's having her show over in the Dominican Republic. I'm gonna need people to sometime in your lifetime visit the Dominican Republic. We're African.
Mm-hmm.
We embrace our African blood. So don't think that just because she's had an attack with one person, in a I don't know what was it, a verbal attack, or was it a Instagram or Twitter attack, that she hates black people. She doesn't hate black people.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole thing about her not wanting to show her baby was because Offset didn't want her to put the baby on, out in the public like that, because of all the hate that Cardi gets. He was trying to protect the child. As you see, there's only been one picture that's ever been shown. Correct.
Everybody in the comments is saying that you are Miles Wiggins' boyfriend.
I don't know. Come on. Oh, no people, everyone. I don't even know. I don't even follow him. But since this is such a hot topic, I go over there, like everybody, and I listen, because I want to, I want to see what everybody's talking about. But no. So
he brought up her molestation?
Who brought up molestation?
Amon Wiggins in the video, in that dragon video. That when he dragged, because I'm reading the comment.
Okay.
I'm reading the comments. J. Real said he said he was reading. He even brought up her molestation, which was law, and I think that's why he removed it, or she removed it. Wow.
But who was allegedly molested?
Tasha
I
K.
don't remember that one.
Because he put it. Did you watch the entire video?
Yeah.
But that's what Jay Real said. So, had anybody seen that video? Call in.
Because her and I was talking in the chat.
If anybody,
I'm always shut out.
right, and I'm saying that if anybody's
I
seen that
say
video, call in, and I want to know what people thought.
Yeah,
Because
I
I'm like,
remember.
I want to know why did he even diss her? Like, what's going on?
Because he's putting her, he's exposing her. That's why. Because she, you like her and everything, and that's okay because everybody has a right to like who they like. But she's not authentic. I mean, anybody who would go to the length to alter a voice of a video. I mean, come on now. Everything she does is for the shock value and for viewers, which is fine because that's how you get your, you get your money or whatever. I don't care. But she lies a lot.
I mean,
And she brings a lot
but come on, Carla, wait.
fake news and
Wait, y'all keep saying she lies a lot. She's doing something right. She had 14,000 people watching, 375,000 people subscribed to her. Something she's doing is right.
But they're watching because it's hot. It's exciting because it's juicy, it's dirty, it's tawdry. So everybody's viewing and tuning in just to hear it. Those are people who probably hit the reminder bells because of her videos are coming on. Will she keep those? We'll see. Because people can unsubscribe at any time. Right?
I mean, that's true, but what I'm trying to say is she's growing. She's not losing.
But are those numbers going to stay right now because it's this back and forth and it's the suit, the smoke that a suit might, come out of Cardi's camp. People are hitting reminder buttons because she's smart enough to always say, well, tomorrow I'm coming on with such and such and such and such and such and such time. So now people hit, they subscribe and hit the reminder button so they don't miss her coming on. Do you see what I'm saying? Let's see if those same viewers will be here.
I'm just saying that Tasha K.
And if they are, more power to her.
Because we said this every time when Tasha K breaks something and the internet blows up. We always say, oh, it's because of this. It's because she is reaching for those hot button issues. And we got to be honest here. It wasn't Tasha K that made this a big thing. It was Cardi B. Cardi B made it a big thing.
People keep saying that a defamation suit is hard to bring up. No, it's not.
But
all you have to do is prove emotional stress.
You really believe
that you're under the care of a doctor, and you're taking, pills, and you miss work, your family, you disconnected from your husband. I mean, it's really. I know someone who got a $90 million lawsuit on just that. It's very easy.
I don't think she's gonna. I don't believe that she's gonna waste her time in suing her because what she's gonna happen is you're gonna make her grow even more because what she have said in there.
Well, what did it?
She because Cardi said she had a cold sore. Okay, and she did not come up with the herpes thing. Tasha K did.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Bay said something.
You need to look. You need to look that tape up to make sure that you need to look that tape up and make sure that she didn't do a voice alteration, just like she did with Offset. Because that was not Offset's
but
voice.
I know she did not.
He was not.
She did not make that voiceover. Somebody else made it because she gave the credit to whoever did that.
Okay, but the tape, right, and the tape that she put up of Cardi, saying whatever or speaking about, the cold sore. We don't know if she altered that because this is the type of stunts that she'll do.
Well, I believe that was the truth. I believe that Cardi said. I believe that Cardi B said.
I don't know about that, but like I said, a herpes 1 and herpes 2, genital herpes is different from
right. I believe it. I believe it. Let me tell y'all something. Everybody is watching Cardi B. Everybody's watching Cardi B, and Cardi B is the reason why Tasha K had 14,000 people tuning in. So if y'all want to be mad at somebody, be mad at Cardi B. I mean, my whole point is this. And Cardi B said she was in a gang. So are we uplifting a gang member? Are we uplifting a
How do
gang
you know
member?
that she's actually?
I mean, come on.
How does everyone know? How does everyone know that she's actually a gay? And then
But
she
that's
went
what
on
she
to say that either she got beat up or she screwed her way in. I mean,
Yes.
come on, were you there?
I was
I
not
mean,
there.
come on.
I was not there. I was not there.
No,
but
not you. I'm
Oh.
saying I'm speaking of, the 36-year-old rooster. That's what I'm speaking of.
Y'all is something else.
I'm gonna need her to find. I'm gonna watch. You know what? I think I'm gonna start watching her on the regular because I'm gonna see if she goes. You know how women change. Once they become pregnant, and I'm gonna see if her hair grows. I'm just because who knows if she really is pregnant? Because she might just be saying that just so she don't get an on-site.
Okay, I see what you say. All right, thank you, Chip, for calling in.
All right, you're welcome.
So I want to know, everybody is keep coming at Cardi. Everybody keep coming at Tasha, and Tasha is just reporting what's going on. She is a blogger. I want people to understand. What do y'all think Tasha K is? Y'all think Tasha K is CNN? Do y'all think Tasha K is MSNBC? Do y'all think that she's BBC? She is a blogger, okay? And she report things that come out on social media, okay? That's all she does. And I won't sit here and bash somebody that is a blogger. She is not a news outlet. I want to make that plain. She is not a news organization. That is a gossip blog. A gossip person that do commentary on celebrity gossip. Did I make that plain? She is not. It's a gossip deal with it. Same thing as in the Inquirer. She is not a news outlet. This is come on, somebody. This is defamation of character. Wow. Y'all in these comments with these jokes. I want to thank everybody that's on here. We're not going to be here very long, but the phone lines is open. Anybody else want to call in can call in and give their opinion. The number is 646-716-8447. Make sure you like this video. The shade defamation. And this is not no defamation. Defamation. This is not defamation. This is not defamation of character. This is just a blogger got under Cardi B's skin, and then she wanted, she was upset. She was mad, and she said, "I'm tired of being a celebrity. I wish I could put my hands on." She wished that she could put her hands on Tasha K. So she called Tasha K the B word, and so she said she's gonna take all her bread. She's not gonna sue Tasha K because she's not gonna win. She's not going to win because she got to think Cardi B have said a lot of stuff. So I just want to see what you got to say. Carly on the air. Go ahead. While I'm going to sue for defamation. Hey.
Wiley.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Okay, so first of all, I don't know who this caller was who just called, but what he was just saying is very dangerous. Okay, if you have a cold sore on your lip, that is herpes simplex 1. So if I performed oral sex on someone and I have a cold sore, I will pass simplex 2 to their genitals. So to be passing this negative shit around and it's not real, like people will really catch this. And that's how serious it is because we're not educating these kids about this. And they will think a cold sore is okay, and it's not because you will pass it and they still have genital herpes now on the lower region. It's the same exact thing. A cold sore on the lip is just like having a cold sore on your vaginal area. So I don't know who this dude is, but don't put out fake stuff and hurt these kids even more, and they're gonna be passing it even more. Like, that's dangerous.
Oh wow.
And as far as Tasha is concerned, Tasha is very pregnant and everything else. She proved her point. She put out the receipt.
Yes, she did.
Cardi cannot sue her. Cardi cannot sue her because the shit that she said was from other people. All she did was read an email and take an interview. Tasha did not come out of her ass and make this stuff up. She read it from somebody else. So if Cardi has a problem, she needs to sue the people who gave this information to Tasha. Tasha is just a messenger. She did not make none of this up. So, like, all this crazy stuff.
I'm just saying, so you are a Tasha K subscriber. So you do watch Tasha K faithfully.
I'm a subscriber. I like a lot of subscribers who's talking real stuff, and I started looking at Tasha because she gave platforms to people who don't necessarily have a way to speak. She gave victims a platform to talk. That's why I respect her. You know, you can say what you want. She might be loud, whatever, but she's a real person. And most bloggers don't give these people opportunities to speak because they don't want to mess up their reputation with celebrities. You know, they trying to keep these friendships, but Tasha don't care about that. That's why I respect her.
She's for the
People can say
people.
whatever they want. Oh, huh?
No, she's for the people, she says. She's just for the people.
Exactly. And people are like, oh, she's obsessed with Cardi. If it's a hot story, she's going to talk about it, just like she talks about R. Kelly, just like she talks about Usher, just like she talks about Steve Harvey. She's been doing it. She's been having viral videos and stuff like that. So for people to just come out and be like, she's obsessed with Cardi, if there's a hot story, she's going to talk about it.
Yes.
Period, point.
And that's what I want people to understand. Cardi B is hot. And if she ain't talking about Lil' Kim because Lil' Kim is not hot. She ain't talking about Fox.
And the story's not hitting the press.
Yes, she ain't talking about
Lil' Kim that's hot, because if there were, she would talk about it too.
All right.
Like, there was a story about Nicki Minaj. She talked about it.
Yes.
So people like need to chill out. You know, like we are.
Thank you.
I think Cardi B's a beautiful girl with great music, but she has said some negative stuff about our people, and I can't respect that.
All right. Thank you so much.
I'm not going to. You're welcome. All
Thank
right.
you. All right. We got the phone lines is open. You can call in at 646-716-8447. Moderators, make sure you post the number in the comments. 1275. Call you on the air.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Hello.
Oh, snap. Okay, so look, man. I just got done watching Big Facts podcast. Shout out to Ado Seiko. He was saying it was more of a Cardi was basically using it as a trap, a plot to basically get him for child support regardless, and at the same time make her money and control QC through the fact of the Migos falling out.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
When I heard that, I was like, man, that makes a little sense right there, man.
All right. Thank you for commenting. Thanks. All right. So we getting the people had called in, and I don't know what he said, but people is calling in. All right. So we definitely we had 36 minutes in the chat. Shout out to everybody that's in there. How y'all doing out there? But what else? Do y'all believe that Cardi B is gonna win a lawsuit? Because like today, if this was a court case, I'd be like, Tasha proved her point. Tasha proved her point. But did you see how she put that dig at Lovely T? I don't like that. Now, she called her Unlovely T. I did not like that. I feel like she shouldn't throw digs at Lovely T. Lovely T is sweet. But I will add this. We don't even know the other side of Lovely T. Now, Lovely T her blogging personality is on point. She researched the story, very on point. But I don't know how Lovely T is outside of social media. So I'm going to just say she's Lovely T and I love her. So let's go to the phone line. 0594, calling you on the air. 05. Hello, yes. You're live.
Oh, hi. Oh, yeah, I watched Armand's video last night.
Okay.
And he got mad at Tasha because she was responding to the Barty gang, saying she was lying and she didn't have no receipt about the herpes. And she said something about the gay boys and little girls, but she was talking about the Barty gang. And so he said he was taking up for the gays, since you want to bring up the gays. Well, I'm going to take him up. That's why you were molested. Did your mom take up for you? No. He was talking. That's how that molestation came up. It was wrong. That's why that video took him down. He went in on her.
Wow. Yeah.
He really went in
I think
on her.
when you go in on people, you have to be very mindful on what you share about that particular person, because this is yet still YouTube. You got to understand, there's a lot of people that has been molested as a child, and you definitely don't want to make a joke or kiki or anything regarding that.
Yeah, and I was like, a lot of women, and men been molested, and I was like, hey, why would he say that? But he said he didn't care if he lost subscribers behind it. And if we didn't understand it, he wasn't talking to, everybody. He was talking straight to Tasha.
And he should have did that. I don't know what Tasha K. I don't know what Tasha K. Go ahead. I'm sorry, sister. Go ahead, sister. I want to approve. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No.
Ahead.
I don't know what Tasha K did to him, so I don't know why is he so upset with Tasha. What did she do to him to get him so upset?
Well, maybe because they're not friends anymore, or he thought they were friends.
Wow, this is something. This is really,
So it
really
was, like,
something.
really hurt.
So what else did he
But the way
say?
you treat people is the way it comes back. The way he treated you, it came back that way.
Amen.
Karma.
Let me give that a round of applause. That's
That's how it
karma right
happened.
there. I'm a round of applause to that. That's karma. I mean, that's karma. I wish him the best, but he got to see, like, you did that to me. Like, I don't understand. Like, you see that, and then now he's upset. Now, I never did that to him. I never cursed him out. I never called him out. I just explained it with class. I didn't act no ass. I explained it with class.
He was rolling his eyes, and he was just like, yeah, my parents love me. Yes, I never been molested by my uncle, by my father, and by this and that. He was just going.
You shouldn't have said that.
Oh my gosh, Armand, please. He just kept going on and on. I was like, oh my gosh, and then he just like bye, and
He shouldn't have
knew
said
that
that. He
video
need to
was probably gonna
apologize.
take him down.
I think he need to apologize to his subscribers, and he definitely needs to apologize to Tasha, because that's something that you don't do. I don't care what she did to you. You don't use that. And I don't know why people want to use that so personal and think that's an attack. That's nasty and that's classless. And you definitely shouldn't do that,
Yeah.
especially when your fan base is
Especially
90%
when you
women.
have a platform and you want people to follow you.
Yes.
Who's going to follow you when you're doing that type of stuff?
Exactly.
So I'm surprised if he lost any or what.
I'm very
not
surprised.
sure,
We
but-
didn't see him go live. I didn't see him go live yet, because you know me, I'm everywhere. I'm on everybody's platform. I support everybody,
Me
and
too.
that's what I am do. I support everybody.
I'm glad people are doing this, and I really like your show.
Thank you so much.
Seen your show through him.
Yeah.
And Tasha,
Thank you.
That's how I got to Armand.
Thank you so much. All right,
He
thank
should
you.
be glad,
100%. Thank you, sister, for calling in.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. So we got the phone lines is open, 646-716-8447. Let's go to our next caller, 0274. Caller, you on the air.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, how you doing? Now, can we be real on this one?
Go ahead.
Let's be completely real respectful. First of all, the caller just called. She's not saying it how it actually went. He
Okay.
didn't come straight out and diss people that were molested and that. Tasha made a dig, and he said this is not towards this person. He didn't do it offensively.
Okay.
What he was saying was because he was offended by what she said. That's number one. Number two, as far as him, that has nothing to do with him and you. I look at all of y'all. I support all of y'all.
Okay.
Tasha, I think she's malicious. Right is right, wrong is wrong. What Tasha's doing is wrong. All that 100% stand up our blogger. No, it's the time when your morals come into play. You gotta step aside out of the blogger.
Okay.
And be a person. She's wrong. She's bullying that girl. This has nothing to do with no defamation of character. This has to do with cyberbullying.
Okay.
She can go to jail for harassment.
But
It is proof on everybody's page that this girl is harassing people. And now Armand stuff, I don't like that, how people get on there and then they switch and this of Armand and I feel this way and he did that. That's not even how he said it. He didn't do it as a dig. It was no dig at all.
he was just doing commentary. But do you see how someone had?
No.
Okay.
That wasn't commentary. Let me tell you what he did. He took a dig at him, and when he came back, he didn't come back settled. He went below the belt. But not only did he go below the belt, but he spoke up for people that was abused. He gave them that platform at that moment, and he said it.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is why we got another side.
People lie on people. I don't like that.
But you know what? The reason why I wanted to see it for myself, I didn't see it for myself, so I can't even judge it. You know what I'm saying? I wish I would have watched it. I wish somebody would have screen recorded. Producers, y'all got to go and screen record stuff when y'all see it, and then send it to my email at wileyshow@gmail.com. And this is why I screen record a lot of recordings, because I want to make sure I see it. So thank you so much, caller, for calling in. I hope you do subscribe to the channel. But I support everybody, even the people.
I'm gonna add everybody, and I do support them all. But when right is right, I'm not one of them followers.
Okay.
I'm in agreement with this person said. I support your channel because I like your content.
Thank you.
Somebody going and they say something that's totally wrong. You know, I'm not gonna get, because I'm just being a black sister. That's
All
not
right.
being honest.
All right.
That's not how I said it. And right there, that's not how he said it.
Okay. Thank you.
That's not how he said it.
All right. Thank you so much for clearing that up.
Okay.
All right, thank you. And
No problem.
all right, and so that's what it is. One person might hear it this way, then the next caller heard it that way. And so, with that being said, if you watched it, you can call in. Somebody said more was on Black YouTube. All right, thank you, caller. Okay.
It should be morals on everything.
Yeah.
You do.
Yes, it's on everything.
If you're going to put something out, all that because of YouTube and this and that don't mean jack. You don't do it.
Okay, thank you.
Do it. How would you want somebody saying your baby father this or you're not this not your child? Like, come on. And that girl pregnant and she's doing this? Your child is nonsense.
Okay, thank
They're
you.
lying about, come on. People just like nonsense. That's the whole thing.
Oh.
They're hyping her up because they want to see the worst. But let her seeing something positive, they wouldn't even been on that damn channel.
All
I
right.
wouldn't even been on there.
All right, thank you,
We
caller.
all wanted to hear what was said. Goodbye.
Goodbye, thank you. Okay, we got off the line, so we definitely welcome all callers. Thank you so very much for being respectful in the comments. Let's give a special shout. If this is your first time watching the Wiley Show, please subscribe. Click that subscribe button. It don't cost nothing to subscribe. It's free. Anybody else want to call in? The call-in number is 646-716-8447. I want to give a special shout out to our sponsors. Ladies, order all your Mary Kay skincare needs from Regina Hair Salon. Go to marykay.com or call 281-278-9047. So let me make sure I said that right. Did I say it right? Okay. 281-278-9047. You can call in. The phone lines is open, and please be respectful in the comments. I want to say this too. Okay, people is upset with a lot of bloggers. Okay, is upset with Tasha because they want that Tasha K platform. A lot of bloggers is upset. Not all, but a lot of bloggers is upset because they're not reaching those numbers like Tasha K is reaching those numbers. So they would come after Tasha K and they would say different things, but we have to be honest here. Tasha K helped Ahmad Wiggins' platform. That is a fact. It was because of Tasha that he got to 20,000 subscribers. She helped him. You can call in and disagree with me all day long. We can argue about this. The number is 646-716-8447. But let's be honest. It was Tasha K that gave him the platform. She helped his platform. She did it. And I'm not trying to sit here and lie to you. I'm being honest. 100%. She shared his platform on her platform. And from that day, he built them subscribers up, okay? That is the truth. Now, y'all can sit here and say I'm lying, but call in and we can have that debate. Call in and we can have that debate. But she helped him. Y'all can sit here all day long and act dumb, but she helped him. Okay? Now, mind you, with his platform, he grew. He built upon that. But he had a good foundation. He had a good and a good head start. He had a good head start, and Tasha K gave him a good head start. Y'all can sit here and act like I'm lying, but I'm telling the truth. She gave him a good head start. Many of you that watch him were watching Tasha first, okay? So let's be honest here. Let's not throw no shade. Let's just throw facts. Facts. She helped him, okay? And so, and Ahmad Wiggins, a lot of you found Wiley through Ahmad Wiggins, okay? So that is a fact. Have he ever shared my platform on his platform? No, but I have been featured on his platform. That's a yes. So again, and when Tasha K shared my video, the interview when she came on the show, I boosted up 300 subscribers. I'm over 26. I got on the Wiley Show 2,600 subscribers And over here, we almost at 1,000. Thanks to Tasha K, she helped me out a lot by sharing my platform. And she did that. And she called in. And we had over 100 some people tuning in and watching. So that was good. Hold up. We can't put Nurse Nicole in the corner, but we watching. Okay, definitely Nurse Nicole, you can call in. Somebody said, I found About You by Sean Bradley. Thank you. I found you, Jay Wilson, About the Library. Thank you. So the more you talk about people, the more they're going to grow. That's why I'm okay. Go ahead, bloggers. Report about Wiley. Say what you want to say, Wiley, because you're going to be giving me free publicity. So thank you. 0534, you're on the air. 0534, you're live. Go ahead.
Again, can you hear me?
I can hear. Okay, hold on. Say something. Say it louder. Go ahead.
I said, this is Les Watkins. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Go ahead, sister.
Well, you know, I'm really stuck on this code for STD thing. I just Googled about the code for it.
Okay, speak up in the phone. Speak up in the phone, Bless Watkins. Okay, hold on. She's doing that. She Googled. We're talking about the cold sore. So make sure y'all like this video. Like the video, y'all. Oh, I can't. Bless Watkins, I can't hear you. Hold on, I can't hear.
The HSV one is not actually what you call it, STD.
Okay.
There are different kinds of what you call it, herpes.
Okay.
So I'm getting kind of confused about the chat, and people are saying that cold sore / fever blister as an STD, but it's not. Because I can remember as a child having a fever blister, like I said, my kids have one. They weren't sexually active. And it had nothing to do with that. So,
okay, we definitely need to get a professional. Okay, we definitely need to get somebody that is equipped in that area. I'm not equipped. I'm not an expert in that area about STIs or STDs. Let me see if I can get somebody on the chat that actually is equipped in that. And if anybody is, somebody can call in. If you are a nurse, moderators, post the number. Moderators, can y'all post the number 646-716-8447? Anybody that can do that, because I would like to do it. I'm not equipped in this because we got a lot of confusion going on in the comments regarding herpes. And if you are an expert in that area, you know what it is, you can call in at 646-716-8447 because I don't want nobody to leave here and not understand what it is. So let me see if we got any more callers. So y'all welcome to call in because I would like to know what it is. So the number is 646-716-8447 because I'm not equipped with herpes. I don't know. I don't have herpes, so I don't know what to say about herpes. I know it's bumps, but I don't know what's the difference between 1 and 2. I need somebody to call in that actually do know so you all can say it. Bless Walkers, you there?
Well, yeah, I just read that HSV1 is a code for, it's not a vaginal STD kind of herpes. There's 2 kinds of herpes. One, HSV1, all you have to do is Google it. But people is thinking that all cold sores or fevers are herpes, and it's not.
Okay.
Children still get that on their lips, cold sores or fever blisters, and they're not sexually active, to be catching an STD on their lips. So that's why I want to come in. I'm kind of stuck on that because I see people saying different things in the comments.
I don't know what to say.
I hope somebody else research it real fast and call in on it themselves, but you can just Google it. What is a cold sore, and it's a herpes. Let me jump back in the chat and keep listening. I hope somebody.
I can't wait to get your coffee cup too, Bless Walkers. Thank you, sister.
Yeah, I know. I'm still waiting. I didn't go check my mail today, but I'm gonna go down there tonight after the chat because we do have a mailbox to which get something kind of large. I hope it's down there so I can be sitting in the morning. And if I do, I'm gonna take a picture of it and email it to you.
Okay, thank you, sister. All right.
Okay.
Definitely, we definitely want to get a nurse to call in, someone that's equipped. Shar said, get your Wiley merchandise before they're all gone. variety size, and is available. Follow the link, and you can click on that link, and you can get some merchandise. I got my shirt, okay? I'm waiting on my coffee mug to come in so I can drink with my coffee mug, everybody. So I definitely could do it like that, and so we definitely want people to call in. Somebody said they want Anthony to call in. Oh, now y'all want Anthony to call in. First y'all said y'all didn't like Anthony. Now y'all want Anthony to call into the show. So what is herpes and what did it mean? So I don't know. I'm not even going to try to read it. It's different ways. I just know if you got somebody that got cold sores, please do not kiss them. Do not operate because we don't know because it's contagious. So all I know is I don't. I'm laughing because y'all breaking it down in the chat and we get all different answers. So I don't know. I don't know what herpes is. All I know, I don't have it. I don't know. I don't know. So if you are equipped and if you know about herpes, you can call in because we wanted to hear what you got to say. So anybody is welcome to call into the show. So if you want to call in, you can call in, and I want to get your thoughts about the herpes. 646-716-8447. I want to first say that I am, I want to send my love to Ahmad Wiggins. I want to send my love to Lovely T. I send my love to Daytime Tea Time. I send my love to the Impressive Channel. I send my love to Jason Peterson. I send my love to everybody that's out there that I watch. I love you and thank you for encouraging me to do this blog. Okay, so they said Nurse Nicole gonna call in. Okay, Nurse Nicole, to call in. Come on, call in and break it all down for us. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's an area I do not know anything about. I'm gonna have to read up on that. Definitely gonna read up on that. And so for the people that are just joining us, we do have a book club. What we're reading, we are reading Michelle Becoming. So anybody that's out there, we are reading a book. If you are hashtag Wiley Book Club, we are reading this book. It is really good. I am on the part when President Obama was running for congressman when he was going against Bobby Rush. I just read the part when what was the name of the child? When Malia had a spike fever and when he did not show up to go vote for a crime bill in Illinois. So I'm definitely, and that's why that crime bill in Illinois did not pass. And so I'm on that part. I'm on chapter, hold on for 1 second. I'm on chapter 14. So I'm on chapter 14. I'm reading this. I was at the public library. I wasn't throwing books around at the public library that I'm not banned from. I went there to read a book. So we got Nurse Nicole on the show. Okay. All right. So 8159, you're live. Is this you, Nurse Nicole?
Hey, boo.
Hey, so we trying to get it breakdown about herpes. I don't know. Bless Walker's called in confused. I'm confused. So what is herpes? And what is the different types of herpes?
Okay. Basically, the reason why people get confused, but it can get complex also. Number one, herpes simplex 1. The only thing that means is that it's orally. Basically, I'll sum it up as in, say for instance, if you have a cold, it could be a cold. Honestly, it could be stress. It's like your body is signaling that the body or immune system is like going through a suppression. So some people get cold sores, which is herpes simplex 1. Just because they're sick and you have fever or whatever. It's just orally. Now, herpes simplex 2, that's a STD, that's genitally. But a lot of people, the reason why I believe the confusion is here, and only because I have clients with this problem, a lot of people are misdiagnosed. For instance, if I went to my physician and I had a so-called cold sore, they all a part of like the zoster family and stuff like that. So like blisterish, and it can be contagious, stuff like that. But anyway, say for instance, if I have cold sore on my mouth, My doctor, he may say, well, Nicole, that's just herpes simplex 1. That's what it's called, because I don't want to say Star Marie was kind of right, because I know a lot of people don't understand, but we do have, herpes, I want to say suppressed in our system, but it's not like, like a genital herpes. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because if it wasn't there and we didn't kiss anybody, how did it form? You know what I'm saying? You could still be a virgin, then touch a man, then touch no penis, no nothing. But all of a sudden you got sick. Okay? You got sick, and herpes simplex 1 it developed orally. But it is in our system. Let me give you an example. Adults with HIV. Now, PCP pneumonia, that wouldn't kill a healthy person. But PCP, that type of pneumonia, pneumocystis, we have that. But when you're healthy, it's not going to kill us. But someone who has HIV or AIDS, whose immune system is suppressed, they will die from PCP pneumonia. But that's already in us. A lot of people don't know that, but it's already in us. The same thing with the herpes. Now, people get misdiagnosed because, like I was saying, I can go to the doctor with a blister, so-called cold sore on my mouth, and my doctor might tell me, you're just getting sick, you have a low-grade temp, don't worry about it. It'll go away on its own, because you have to let it go away on its own. You can only treat the agitation of it. Like, sometimes it's painful. You can only treat the agitation, of it, but nature has to take its course, and then it'll go away. But I could have been sucking the penis, was too embarrassed to tell my doctor. He's telling me I have a cold sore, but all the while I had genital herpes. Now, you get genital herpes is you have skin-to-skin contact with an infected penis. You can get genital herpes, your vagina, inside your vagina, around your cervix, and your anus. All up in there, you can get herpes simplex 2, okay? And a lot of people misdiagnose because they kind of like, it looks the same. We're not talking about genital warts, we're talking about herpes. Some people call them bumps, blisters, whatever. But the only difference is simplex 1 is orally, and simplex 2 is vaginally, or, genital, I'll say genitally. And people are being misdiagnosed because they have these, the herpes simplex 2 all around their mouth, and the doctor is just telling them, it's just a cold sore. The only way they can, a really skilled doctor can tell you if it is, on your mouth from you skin-to-skin contact, if you did oral sex or whatever. But you have to be swabbed. That culture has to be taken, and they have to test it in a lab to diagnose that. Even with genital herpes, you have to take a swab. You have to, be swabbed, and it has to go to the lab to give you an accurate diagnosis. But a lot of people is walking around thinking that you are getting an occasional cold sore, and baby, you it's a possibility you have herpes. So many people have herpes and don't even know it.
Wow.
Don't even know it. Because they're ashamed to tell their doctor the real. I have oral sex with my spouse. They're afraid to tell that. We had some clients whereas they didn't know they was infected with herpes simplex 2 until they got like a pap smear because they was having pain or whatever. And when the doctor put the speculum inside the vaginal area, inside, the vagina, the doctor said, to some of us, like, I saw it because he said, Nicole, come here, I want to show you something. And I couldn't believe that all up inside her vagina was nothing but bumps.
Oh, my
nothing
God.
but bumps. I've seen them all around the anus where female and men have had sex anally. And the herpes is like, around the anal area and inside the anal area. So a lot of people who occasionally so-called get a cold sore, A lot of people may think it's a cold sore, but if it starts to come too often, you need to get that checked out because so many have it and they're not even diagnosed. They don't even know.
Wow, wow,
And
wow.
sometimes you can get it and it lays dormant. Sometimes you can get it. Say, for instance, if I screwed somebody, let's say 2 years ago, my immune system might be strong as hell to whereas I have it, but you know, I'm not suppressed. My immune system isn't suppressed. So it's really no reason for it to come out. But then all of a sudden, if I get a real bad flu or real bad cold or whatever, that bitch gonna come out. It's gonna come out because the body, you know, is compromised because of the cold. But you have to get swabbed to be able to really find out is it type 1 or 2. A lot of people being misdiagnosed too.
Wow.
So don't be ashamed. If you're getting, a lot of people get them in their vaginal area and think it's just some shaving. You know, like razor bumps. Some women are really sensitive when they shave their vaginal area and stuff like that. But a lot of women looked over it because they thought it was just, you know, irritation from shaving. And then when this really started getting bad and they're having sex with their partner, you're just reinfecting yourself. So even though you may have had an outbreak and it went away, but your boyfriend you've been having sex with, he has an outbreak, but you don't. So as soon as y'all screw and that skin-to-skin contact, you're touching each other. Now you are reinfected. He reinfected you.
Wow. That is.
It's a mess. You wouldn't believe how many people walking around with herpes. I had clients who was like 47, 48, didn't even know the husband brought it home to them. Didn't even know the husband brought it home to them. And one lady, the reason this messes me up because she thought it was just an occasional cold sore. So the doctor told her throw away your lipstick and everything because, you know, you can be reinfecting yourself or whatever. And she said, no, that just came, you know, because I had a cold, I was sick. The doctor had to tell her, no, sweetie, you have herpes. You can, even though Simplex 1 is orally, but if you go down on somebody, you're going to get that Simplex 2 that's really meant for your genital area. It's going to be on your mouth and inside your mouth. And it can develop all down your throat, all in your esophagus. Didn't know that, huh?
I didn't know that at all.
So imagine you got a painful so-called cold sore on